Sweat dripped off Morcar's brow and ran down his nose. He grunted with exertion with every swing of his hammer, every raising of his shield. It felt like hours had passed, but he knew it wasn't the case. His adversary was good. Very good. Suddenly, Morcar's shield shot forward. His foe had dropped his axe and grappled with the battered wooden rim. Then Morcar rocked backwards. Tears formed in his eyes and blood trickled from his broken nose. A fist had come from his left, completely blindsiding him, and taking advantage of his shield being out of place. It only took Morcar a moment to recover, but it was a moment too long. He felt the tip of his adversary's knife pressed gently against his beard. "It was just supposed to be us," Morcar complained. "Would you expect an orc to fight fair? A troll?" Shrugged the other dwarf. "Anyway, time for a beer." Hi everyone, thanks for dropping by and for returning to the old world. As you can see, Unit 2 of my dwarf project is finally complete. 20 models representing Ironbreakers, part of Thorgrim Leifson's elite Huskarl, the professional warriors that make up the core of the Hold's armies. The role of this unit very much to protect the miners and perhaps more importantly the wealth they dig out of the ground and the wealth that keeps the Hold up and running. Now deep underground in the tight tunnels that have been carved out by the miners, a heavily armoured foe is king. Hard to hurt through the layers of thick, well-made armour, and the short weapons needing a small swing or a quick thrust and able to do quite a lot of damage still. Really useful when there isn't room to swing a more ungainly weapon, a great axe or a large hammer, for example. Not to say that this unit isn't useful on the battlefield, forming a defensive shield wall that will take a really elite unit to crack through. And of course, who knows what horrors these guys might have to face, what undiscovered caverns way below the earth may hold giant spiders, mutant worms, who knows what devilish things they might locate. So yeah, it has taken quite a while to get these guys done around the various other projects I've got up and running, and you will have seen 2 sets of 2 really of ranks across the stuff what I painted videos. If you're not keeping track of that series, and I know an awful lot of people don't, of my viewers, that's really just a log of hobby progress across the month, and I sort of chat around challenges I've had with painting, inspiration, stuff like that as part of that. So do feel free to check out those videos if you'd like to. So what is next for the dwarves? Well, I've got one more unit of heavy infantry to do. That will be done as a unit of 20 hammerers, very much in the vein of the unit I've already completed. That will allow me to either field a unit of 40 or 2 units of 20, depending on the need of a particular battle. Then after that, I can delve into doing something a little bit different and mixing it up a bit. Question remains, what at this point? Now the army does need some firepower, so I might go down a bow or crossbow route, looking at the scouts that patrol around the edges of the Hold to give warning of any incoming threat. Or I might go completely off-piste and look at whether the Hold is made up purely of dwarves, or is it a bit more cosmopolitan? Is the Earl, or Jarl I should say, allowed for other races to come in and provide their specialisms. Maybe halflings, for example, to do the farming and prepare the food so that dwarves can focus on crafting and mining and the skills that they excel at. Not yet decided on the direction of travel, but I've still got a unit to make yet and paint, so plenty of time for me to do that. If you do have any good story hooks that you think I could dive onto and to really help with the narrative expansion of this army, do let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, thank you very much for dropping by. This is Return to the Old World. Have a great day.